Coach, thank you. Well, you folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
17-yard line.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. They can't hang with us.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Cowboys and Eagles, of course, such a great rivalry. Last year, the Cowboys got the better of the Eagles both times that they met, with Philly coming off their Super Bowl title. But in weeks 10 and 14, it was Dallas beating Philly by a single possession. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike, 54. You're not.
Kill.
You're not ready.
54,
Mike.
Now
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All day, baby, all day.
What do you think?
Here's the man who led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them over 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
3rd down.
Here we go. Flying in.
Mike, check. Watch 54.
Hey, kill. 27. 26.
Prescott from the goal to 3rd. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Here we go. Flying in.
Mike, 54. Let's pick it up. It's out.
26.
Out time. Let's get off the field.
26.
First down carry by Elliott. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's
Here we go. Flying in.
We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Pick me up. Here we go. Whip.
26.
Prescott now from the 50. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
26,
53,
26.
Third and long for Prescott. Dancing to his left. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here now, Brett Maher. He hit from 62 in his rookie season of 2018. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And inches at the 26-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's Grant. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Watch 54, watch 54. We own it.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 180.
Mike. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
On 3rd down, Grant. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch Great 57. General West. 81, 81.
Out.
Golf.
And that'll set them back 5.
Get ready.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Watch switch.
Dashing through the snow. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Corey Grant. Touchdown number 22 on the season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away. Maybe. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard
Let's go.
line.
Let's go.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, kill. 26.
2nd and 5 down. Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. Prescott trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go. 280.
Mike 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Distracting me.
It's caught by Aguilar. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
14 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Now Howard as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
54. Mike 54.
This 5-7.
Coming to you. Check.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And
120.
if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and pick up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Escaping the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
So it's third and long, and defensively, not a real surprise there in the dime. Here's Grant. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now.
4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Under.
I got you.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
You see me?
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Go to 54, 126.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. As hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now Sanders. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check 3.
They will run with Grant. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Corey Grant with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the strike quickly for 6. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2.
Right 54.
To throw is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
That makes the score Eagles 14, Cowboys nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25. Plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now on 2nd and 16. Prescott. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st down, Dallas.
There we go. Wide.
Check 53. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Hey, 47.
53 is the mark.
26. 26.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games.
Number 53.
On 2nd and 9.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 1st and 10, Sanders.
I got you, boy.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Solid.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles? The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores and gaps in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Right there.
Prescott from the gun. He finds Safarian Jenkins.
Here I come again.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. For the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, if he put up a number, let's say 200 plus.
Yeah, the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, kill! 26.
On 2nd and 11. Prescott, that's complete to Cobb. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock for 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 48.
Mike 54. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Here we go. 46.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
26.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop for 20 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League, where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
We're going to work at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a new way of doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, watch Sam. Check
26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Very good return that time.
Here we go. Here we go.
And
Here we go.
will come the offense as they take over. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Here we go. Fluini!
I got him.
This 5-7.
Now on 2nd and 16. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Eagles coming up here on a third and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
From
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to go down again. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applying the heat.
How about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Let's go!
At their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're the bunch of deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
34-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We can
Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 26.
And that's Elliott, complete. Dak Prescott last year against Philly. Boy, biggest game of his career passing yardage-wise. 455 yards, 3 touchdowns in a 29-23 December victory over the Eagles. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's make these
26. 26.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And that will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken to the back of 14. A 46-yard punt, 40-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Go. 3-5-10. Blue draw corkers. Hey, foxtrot. No. At least 5-2.
Working from the gun. Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
46 down, man. 5-4. Hey, exit. What's your touch?
Wentz going to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
13 more yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Check 26, check 26.
Man 5-7.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
39-yard line.
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here it comes, here it comes.
Why?
They'll go again with Sanders. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Waiting.
Mike's 5-4.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wind up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
We got plenty of weather here today. We got some snow going on, and they've come out of a dome. And there have been 2 ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather. Just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get ready. What do you think?
Well, whatever the preparation there, the snow causing the fumble. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Under 10. Switch. Watch twist.
They'll begin the drive with Howard.
Go, run.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming
That looked
again.
like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. It's Sanders. And an alley to run. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Don't let him breathe.
Wentz.
Shit.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Let's go.
And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
50! You don't know no better.
They'll win on first down. It's Grant. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right there.
The tackle by Robert Quinn. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Rip left, rip left.
To throw, it's Wentz. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Great.
Check 24, check 24.
Rip.
Check safety. Check 99.
1 quarter
check 99.
remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Check. Crunch.
Ramp.
They'll try to run forward with Sanders. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, make it the 40-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, guess what? We see the end result. Right now,
they're leading here in the 4th. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast, and it moves quickly on them, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
The throw over the middle taken in. 11 yards there. First down.
Let's go.
Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. First down, Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nigel Bradham able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Prescott. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
Come on, fellas.
A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 26.
On second down, Prescott again. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Cowboys on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott yet again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Kill. 47.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
26.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, and the Eagles defense able to hold. So they really needed points here. The 2-score game could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there of playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 16-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
He's coming.
Another run with Sanders. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop.
He wasn't ready.
The Eagles on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
No.
Check 9.
Done.
Now they toss out wide to Sanders. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had a great drive going last time. And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going out offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. Cooper was the target there. That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Ready?
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Y'all not ready. 49, check 49, check 49.
Watch out.
Ready?
On first down, Sanders. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Alpha.
Get him.
Dude.
First throw now for the backup McCown. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Down.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hit it.
They'll run with Sanders. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
54's Mike. Check. Watch
it. Now it's the open back. This is Darren Sproles. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
I know you felt that one.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help strip this one away. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
They're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds.
Sanders has it poked free.
Wow, that ball is not free. The teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Get tired of seeing me.
And they will take a knee here.
McCown on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Philadelphia, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a slip-up that could cost them as they drop now to 12-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.